Again, no thunder snow where we are. You have to have both the instability for a thunderstorm, but still obviously the cold air to be able to have that snow produced, but certainly blizzard conditions for some areas. As you already mentioned, the potential for severe weather. Here locally, we're kind of squeezed in between. So rainfall for us, but also it could lead to some localized flooding. I want to start off at least to talk to you about what's happening outside this morning, and we're going to get right to that storm system and how it's going to play into our weather here locally. So it is still a pretty quiet start to your day. There's a little bit of fog that has been developing. Some of our spots, especially to the east where we've had clearer skies a little bit longer, that's where we have some of that patchy fog. So do watch out for that, and also the potential for sun through the Sequatchie Valley this morning. I'm now going to switch over and show you kind of the full clouds and fog map. So the rest of this orange color here are really just low level clouds. So if you're in northeast Alabama and Chattanooga up towards Decatur, Dayton, generally cloudier skies, but you're noticing off here to the east, clearer skies, and those are those areas that temperatures have cooled enough that there is a little bit of that patchy fog that I mentioned. All right, now let's zoom out and get right to that big powerful system. So this is the one that yesterday I was talking about, the snow all the way from Montana down to Arizona. The day before that, it just absolutely dumped snow in California, and now affecting the Central Plains states. So storms, powerful ones from Texas up towards the Nebraska area, and then once you get to the north of that, you're getting that switch over to snow, wintry mix, freezing rain. So super active weather event for those states for the day today. Then it's going to be moving over our area tomorrow, bringing us rain to the Tennessee Valley. So when we look at the severe outlook for the day today, it is well into the southwest of us from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, even some spots into the Memphis area. Let's look at the severe outlook for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is our rain day, but still that severe threat is staying to the south of us. So really along the Gulf Coast. This pale green color just means, yes, a few general thunderstorms are possible. So for us, the bigger deal for tomorrow will simply be the rain. This is the excessive rainfall outlook, so very similar to our severe outlook, but we're talking about too much rain, the potential for flooding, and we're under that level 2 slight risk across our entire area. So heavy rainfall forecasted for your Wednesday through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. At this point, the ground is getting saturated. We know we had all of that rain last week, so now this additional rainfall on top of that could lead to some areas of localized flooding, or at least the potential for hydroplaning, those wet roads. We really want you to be careful as you're doing your commutes for your Wednesday. So let's get to Futurecast, and we're going to time it all out. Remember, today still nice, but do expect more clouds today compared to yesterday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Some of the greatest breaks in the clouds are the sunshine lasting the longest off to the east in Cherokee County, and even some spots along the Cumberland Plateau. Very slim chance there may be a spotty sprinkle today, but overall still dry weather. You can be outside and enjoy it. Let's take you to early on Wednesday morning. Here comes that rain. So by 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning, we're starting to see a few light showers moving into our area. That heavier rainfall eventually gets here later in the morning through midday. And then it looks like we may have a little bit of a lull period in the afternoon before we start to see even more rain come in, especially on Wednesday night. So some of the heaviest rain happening on Wednesday night through the first part of Thursday morning. So heavy downpours, the potential as that front is passing over of some thunderstorms as well. Remember, no severe weather. Now that rain's going to be kicking out of here by about sunrise on Thursday morning, and then clouds clearing up. But what's your take-home message? Well, you're going to need that raincoat handy pretty much all day long on Wednesday. And if you're going to be out and about early on Thursday morning, you still want it at that point too. So we're looking at another 1 to 3 inches of rainfall possible with this system. Again, Wednesday into Thursday morning. Let's rewind a little bit more and talk about what's happening though right now. Here are your temperatures outside right now. Some of the coldest air for our north and eastern communities, 36 in Murphy, 10 degrees warmer here in Chattanooga at 46 degrees and 51 currently in Fort Payne. As I already mentioned, yes, there's going to be more clouds today, partly to mostly cloudy skies, but still generally dry. So if you need to do some work in the yard before the additional rainfall arrives tomorrow, you can certainly do that. 53 degrees at noon, and generally seeing our afternoon and evening temperatures in the 50s. Now, colder air will be on the way. So in the 50s today, tomorrow, Thursday. Once that front passes and that rain exits on Thursday, colder air slides in. Notice those temperatures Friday through the weekend, those highs only in the 40s. And yes, we're going to be seeing that same shift downward for our morning time lows. In fact, morning time lows for a few days in a row below freezing. This is going to kind of set us up for a slight pattern change. And it does look like we're going to have some of that colder air, those below normal temperatures, not only for this weekend, but potentially lasting all the way through into Christmas. But first, We just have to get through a pretty yucky day tomorrow. So again, if you need to do some work outside, try to get it done today because tomorrow is just going to be nasty weather with all that rainfall.